Good evening. Members of the Sikh community in the West Midlands are demanding answers after it was revealed the British government offered support and advice during a bloody siege on a temple in the Punjab.
The attack happened 30 years ago, but feelings are still running high. A number of Midlands MPs are pressing for a full inquiry. Gareth Owen reports.
One of the holiest sites in the Sikh religion. In 1984, Indian troops attacked activists at the Golden Temple in the city of Amritsar. Some claim as many as 20,000 died. It sparked anger in the Sikh community across the UK. Around 200 staged a protest in Birmingham city centre. But had they known then the British government's involvement, that anger would have been even greater. This letter, published for the first time this month, reveals that the Foreign Secretary was willing to help the Indian government's attack, known as Operation Blue Star. It says an SAS officer had been sent to advise them. It even acknowledged the potential for anger among the Sikh community if it had been made public. But now the campaign for the truth is being taken to the top. Paul Uppel is currently the only Sikh MP.
As a Sikh who was 16 years old when the attack on the Golden Temple happened, that after 30 years after this event, what Sikhs actually want is the end of rumour, suspicion and speculation.
And another Wolverhampton MP, Pat McFadden, has demanded a full investigation from the Prime Minister.
We're going to make sure this inquiry is held properly. Its findings will be made public, which I think is vitally important.
And today he met with people from the Wolverhampton Sikh community, people desperate to find out the full truth.
We're fourth generation living here, right? We're proud to be British, and it's our country. But we are still Sikh, and we would like to see the truth, so we can live a happy life in England.
I think the government has a duty to quite a big, large Sikh community in the Great Britain to come clean here. And one question that keeps coming back to every ordinary Sikh in Wolverhampton is, why was there need for Mrs Thatcher or her government to get involved in the affairs of another country? This is something very odd.
This is an issue which arouses very strong passions, and which even 30 years on is still the source of deep pain and grief in the community. And that's because not only that there was a huge loss of life, which there was, but also a lingering and sincerely felt sense in the community that the full truth of the events has never been fully told.
In a statement, the Foreign Office said the Prime Minister has asked the Cabinet Secretary to look into this case urgently and establish the facts. It says the PM and the Foreign Secretary were unaware of these papers prior to publication. Next week, members of the Sikh community from Leicester will be travelling to Parliament, also asking for a full investigation. It's been 30 years since the bloodshed at the Golden Temple, but feelings are still running very high. Gareth Owen, ITV News.
Two men who survived a knife attack